everybody. My name is Dave Ward from Pushing the Cushion Productions and United Dirt Sim Series. I will be bringing you the action tonight along with Mr.
Coulter West.
the best of the rest, Coulter West, joining me in the booth. He helped us out with the Pro Force tonight. We definitely appreciate it. And we are already in qualifying here, so take it away. I got Billy Brickley on the screen right now. Got to get a few things set up here. Running a little bit behind. I apologize, guys. But we are going to be going here in just a minute.
Also, something's messed up. Okay.
What's messed
Tyler
up?
Shell. I got it fixed.
Oh,
My
okay.
racing was being weird.
Perfect.
But Tyler Shell is going to come out and get quick time, but then Alex Bergeron is going to get quick time. Two fastest guys on the track right now. Michael Sheridan, I haven't seen much of him, but it looks like he's not far behind Shell and Bergeron there. And Spike Harvey right behind them. They're all in the .6s, and then you got Billy Brickley 2/10 behind him. Just goes down from there.
It looks like Alex Bergeron's still on the track. I'm watching him. He's pulling back into the pits, so not sure if he's tweaking his setup while he's doing his qualifying. I can't tell. But he's looking pretty hot tonight so far, and wondering what we're going to see here from these two guys tonight. It's been an ongoing war between Tyler Shell and Alex Bergeron, with a bunch of the other talent mixed in between. So I think it's going to be interesting. What do you think tonight's going to bring here at the Grove?
Well, you know, this track is definitely
Unsuitable for racing.
Yes.
And
horse racing track.
I mean,
yeah.
Some of these fast guys swear by it. I mean, I just can't do it. This is probably my worst track in anything. I think you could put me on a tricycle, and I would do horribly bad. So, yeah.
And
I don't know.
A lot of it is the exits of the corners here. They're just terrible. They're like bumpy, and then it causes you to hit the wall.
It's definitely technical, right? I mean,
yeah.
I don't mean to like talk smack about it, and I feel like it definitely makes you work for it, and you have to be on your game, and with like zero banking on the track and everything. It's just one of those things where you have to be on your game, and if you're not, it's gonna bite you in the ass, especially that long back straightaway and going underneath the overpass there and all that stuff. There's a lot of with the openings is what I was getting at. The openings in the wall. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've caught that, and it's crazy. But check it out. Hayden Harvey pulling up into the 4th position. Clint Stone moving into 5th, bumping Billy Brickley into 6th. So we've got some contenders here tonight.
Oh yeah, we do. The top 5 are all, top 4 are all pretty close.
Yeah, it looks like Clint Stone but he's only a 1/10 of a second off. I mean, if you look at the top 2, you've got 1/100th of a second between Tyler Shell and Alex Bergeron, and 2/10 in between there. So we didn't make it to the national anthem, unfortunately, guys. I do apologize. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties sharing the broadcast software, so I apologize for that. But we're going to jump right into heat race number 1, and here we go. Starting on the pole position, it is going to be Austin Stern in the 75X from LGR Motorsports. Outside of him is going to be Clint Stone from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the number 88.
Second row inside, the number 15 of Michael Sheridan. On the outside of him, you have the number 12 of Alex Bergeron from ABR.
Row number 3 on the on the inside, it's going to be elbows up Sim Sports driver Richie Preston in the number 25. Outside of him, it's going to be the 4-star of Tyler Street from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports.
4th row inside, you have another ABR driver, Jason Nygaard in the 22 car. Outside of him, Dustin Sargent in the 77.
Sponsored by Works Graphics. That's going to do it. I only say that because he's a privateer, not part of a team, and Works Graphics is his sponsor. So what do you think, man? Hello, Mr. Dave Ward. How are you doing tonight? I am doing well, Patricia Payne. And you did a great job racing the truck. Coulter West did awesome job broadcasting. He was so funny. A lot of fun. We always
Yeah, I had a
laugh at
great
Coulter
time.
West. No,
Yeah,
that's
I had a
awesome,
great
man.
time doing that.
It's it was something to have you get out there, and that was one of the areas that we were lacking was having somebody able to broadcast the Pro Fours. And we got a little bit of work to do. We're gonna see what we can do to get the broadcast a little bit better. But man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It gives me a chance to get behind the wheel and put the microphone down for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's just that sucks that my internet kind of is shitty, but I think I might have an idea how we could improve it next week. But it was fun to just talk about the Pro Fours.
Well, I already got a bunch of things that said that you were doing very well. So, we do appreciate it from United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion. And glad to bring you on board. We are going to get ready to go. Green flag racing coming out of turn number 4. Austin Stern going to lead him down to the green flag. Who's your pick in
That
this
brand
one?
new
Look at that.
car.
Look at that. That does look nice.
You like that? I like the colors on that
I
car.
do
But
like
Austin
that.
Stern's going to get a great jump on the start, but Alex Bergeron up to second now. We're starting in fourth. Clint Stone on the outside of him.
Right behind him is going to be Michael Sheridan. Right behind Clint Stone. And now you've got Richie Preston. No slouch either. There's a lot of fast cats in this one.
Oh, yeah. Alex Bergeron sticking to the bottom. Looks like Austin
Oh,
Stern and Clint
oh,
Stone
oh,
and
wadding him up on
field
the
is gonna get into it.
backstretch.
Michael Sheridan's going to take the lead, make it through there.
Did you see that
Wow.
wheelie there? I didn't catch you with doing it, but somebody just pulled a wheelie like nobody's business right after that accident.
That's always a tough thing to do is wreck in the first heat.
So, top two
Oh.
drivers making it through unscathed with 8 laps to go. Michael Sheridan out front over Alex Bergeron by 0.6 of a second at the line last time by. Bergeron trying to reel him in now, but still has about eight car lengths or so. Closing the gap quickly, though, probably down to 6. Yeah, about the same, actually. Sheridan still holding him off at 5/10 of a second off. But he is
Richie
losing
Preston
it
just
quickly.
pulled off the track. His car missing the entire front of his car. So it's really unfortunate for him in the first heat race. But Michael Sheridan still out front, Bergeron in second, both running the bottom. Clint Stone and Dustin Sargent battling it out for third place here.
Yeah,
Top 4 transfer.
Jason Nygaard sitting in that 5th position, that other ABR driver, and he is trying to chase down Dustin Sargent right now. Dustin Sargent not making it easy, though. He's trying to close in on Clint Stone, so we still have battles going on the track with 4 laps to go.
The third and fourth place drivers are a little bit behind Bergeron and Sheridan. Bergeron looks like he's reeled in Sheridan just a little bit here.
Absolutely. He's down to 0.3 of a second now behind Michael Sheridan, so he is working on him with 2 to go at the line right there. They just crossed. Look at down low and up high. So this track is wearing in well, Coulter. I think this is going to be a good race for the feature.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. We got a lot of good drivers out there tonight. And even though the track sucks, it's still going to be a great race.
I tell you what, though, the Coltrane Customs 410 Elites have brought some of the biggest stars, literally, here in the dirt world for iRacing. The number 12 right there, Alex Bergeron, is, the definitely top tier. Can't take anything away from Michael Sheridan, who just won that heat race and was able to hold off one of the biggest names in iRacing. So, great job there from Michael Sheridan and Elbows Up Sim Sports. We are getting ready to roll into heat race number 2.
And, it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be in the world of Outlaws for iRacing, so.
Exactly. So, here we go. Starting on the pole position from LGR Motorsports, it is Trace Olson in the number 76. Starting outside of him, it's going to be Billy the Buckshot Brickley from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports.
And second row inside in the 55 car from Vanderpool Racing is Hayden Spike Harvey. And outside of him, from elbows up, 85 of Tyler Shell.
Row number 3, on the inside, it is the number 97, Alex Showtime Hanna. Outside row number 3, it's going to be the number 100 from Leon Carver.
Row number 4 on the inside, you have the 1X of Mason Hannigan. Outside of him, Aiden Beerline from KPR Racing, 13A.
And that should do it for the heat race. We are going to get ready to go green flag racing here momentarily. I'd like to thank our sponsors here real quick because I do believe we have one to go still. And that is important. Got to pay the bills, right? Yep. Right, Dave? Absolutely, Coulter. So, first and foremost, signature sponsor for the 410 Elites, it is Coltrane Customs. We thank him for coming on board this year, this season actually, for the 410 Elites, and it's a pleasure having him. Also, Jessup Logistics, Mark Jessup out of California there, and well-known racer in his own right, and that is his trucking company, so we appreciate having him on board always. As well as Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, pushing the cushion productions for the broadcast as always. Speed World Hobbies for all your on-road RC car needs, as well as dirt track racing. And we are going green flag racing. Works Graphics at Go Ahead Trucking.
Backwards.
What?
The buckshot was backwards. Looked like Spike Harvey might have spun him out a little bit there.
Yikes. So now Billy the Buckshot Brickley going to be trying to play catch up as he is all the way in the very back of the pack there. We will have to wait and see. Mason Hannigan running double duty tonight. Ran the Pro 4s right before this. Jumped into a 410. That's completely different. As well as Billy Brickley and Aiden Beerline was in there for a little while as well. So some of these guys running completely different vehicles tonight, and we're super glad to have them because we have some great racing. Battle for second and the lead going on right now.
Tyler Shell cut down to the bottom there. Looks like he's making a good run off the bottom.
3 wide as they came out of turn number 4. Sorry, buddy.
About came down and took out Shell right there. I don't know if you caught that.
How tight do you think his butthole is right now? I mean, it's puckering.
Oh,
yeah, he's holding those guys off. He's got Hayden Spike Harvey all over him, as well as Tyler Shell. Shell actually not able to do a whole lot with him at the moment. He's trying to find his way around and might have just shot around him on the outside. As they go down the back straightaway. Woo!
I'm sure Trace is shaking a little bit, but Spike Harvey and Tyler Shell are both sticking to the bottom there. And Shell is going to be your new leader. Trace Olson in second, Hayden Spike Harvey in third. And everything's out of order. Alex Hanna in fourth, Beerline in fifth, Mason Hannigan in sixth, Leon Carver in the pits, and Billy Brickley also in the pits. So, Shell is your leader. 4 laps to go.
Top 3 drivers, close enough to throw a stripper G-string over them. And here we go. It looks like Aiden Beerline trying to work on Alex Showtime Hanna. Alex Hanna not able to spend a whole lot of time racing recently. He got a new job and hasn't allowed him to get his racing career going as much as he'd like to for this season. So he's struggling. We're super glad to have him out here tonight. Looks like Mason Hannigan trying to work on him now, as they are side by side right there for 5th place. You've got Mason Hannigan on the inside in the 1X. Aiden Beerline working on the outside in the 13A. Hannigan going to have enough to hold on to it for a minute.
And Hayden Harvey running the top while Shell sticks to the bottom. It looks like he might be gaining a little bit up there on Shell. Getting more of a run there. They are nose to tail right now.
Yeah.
1 lap to go. Shell's going to switch to the top. Saw I was getting a little faster up there. And
Here it is. Checkered flag with the
Tyler Shell.
win.
Tyler Shell is your Heat Race 2 winner. Aiden Harvey in second, Trace Olson in third, Mason Hannigan fourth. In beer line fifth, Alex Hanna sixth, Leon Carver seventh, and Billy the Buckshot Brickley in eighth.
All right, guys, we are going to roll right into warm-up. Going to go ahead and put the running order up here, play some tunes, and we will be back in a second.
So,
Man, I tell you what, are you ready for this one?
I am ready for this.
Hell yeah, we should do it right now. Here we go. You wanted the best? You got UDSS for sprint car racing here with the Coltrane Customs 410 Elites at Williams Grove. Starting on the pole position, it's going to be the number 15 of Michael Sheridan and Tyler the Bombshell in the number 85.
Second row inside, you have the number 12 in the purple and green car from ABR, Alex Bergeron. Outside of him, in the 55 car from Vanderpool Racing, Hayden Spike Harvey.
Row number 3 on the inside is going to be Clint Stone and the number 88 from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports and Trace Olson from LGR Motorsports in the 76.
Row 4 inside, the 77 of Dustin Sargent, sponsored by Works Graphics. On the outside of him, the 1X of Mason Hannigan.
Row number 5 on the inside, the other ABR driver, Jason Nygaard in the number 22, Starting outside, row number 5 is going to be Aiden Beerline from KPR Racing in the 13A.
Row number 6 inside the 75X in that beautiful car done by Coltrane Customs. From LGR Motorsports, Austin Stern. Outside of him, the 97 of Alex Hanna.
Alex Showtime Hanna. Row number 7 is going to be on the inside, the number 4 star of Tyler Street from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports and Leon Carver in the number 100.
Row number 8 on the inside, the 25 of Richie Preston. Outside of him, the 00 Billy the Buckshot Brickley.
Buckshot Brickley. That is going to do it, folks. We are going to get ready to go green flag racing here. Who's your pick, man?
I'm kind of thinking Bergeron might beat Sheldon tonight.
Man, well, I mean, we all know that he's got the talent to do it, and I think it's going to be interesting because Sheridan was super fast as well. You can't really count out Richie Preston either. I mean, that guy, he will surprise you. Billy the Buckshot Brickley will surprise you. I mean, there's so many guys that have a shot at winning this right now. Look at that, Sheridan jumping out front right now over Tyler Schell, and Bergeron being thrown back into the 3rd position. Hayden Harvey in 4th. I bet Joy is super glad to hear that Hayden Spike Harvey's running that 4th position in that 55 machine from Vanderpool Racing.
Yeah, and from like 7th to about 11th, somewhere in that range. All those cars are super close. They're going down to the corners 3 wide. And Dustin Sargent gets hit, and he's into the wall. He's flipping everywhere.
Oh, tough break for Dustin Sargent. He got rolled over on his side, so he will have to be towed back into the pits, which really sucks because they make you wait a certain amount of time when you get towed. For those that don't actually do iRacing, when you hit the button to be towed into the infield, basically it's exactly like a tow truck coming out onto the track, hooking up to your car, bringing you around. So you usually have to wait like a minute. That can put you down a lap. Lucky for Dustin, the caution flag did come out. This is a big track, so he should be able to get back out on track before we go back to green flag racing. And these caution laps do not count, so he is not going down a lap right now. Right, Coulter? Right.
Yeah, I'm lost. Okay.
Mason Hannigan also comes in. It looks like he might have gotten a fast repair as well. They're in the 1X from Black Diamond.
Pretty sure Jason Nygaard was also involved in that. It doesn't look like anything happened to his car. But all those guys were super close. They were going into the corner 3 wide. There was some good racing.
Yeah,
so.
It seemed like the top 4 were kind of separate, and then there was maybe 3 to 4 car lengths back, and then it was just Hornet's Nest.
Yep.
So this will be a double file restart, so we're going to get them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Williams Grove for United Dirt Sim Series and the Coltrane Customs 410 Elites.
Who do you think's got the best looking car out there tonight?
My car's not on the track.
Well, you exactly. So I said out there on the track.
Oh, out there tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you've done a pretty good job on the LGR cars. I've always liked Bergeron's color scheme with the purple and green. It really pops like that. It really stands out. So it's definitely a good looking scheme. I think Stern needs a little bit of a highlight on his to really make his pop even more, but it looks great. We're back to green flag racing right now. Michael Sheridan still out front, but Tyler Schell looking to try and take him on the inside.
Bergeron's running that high line, and now he's going to dip down to the bottom. Those top 4 are super close right now.
I think that the top 2 drivers are purposely running that low line because Bergeron is a master at Williams Grove. From everything that I've heard and done my research, it looks like he is an absolute master at the bottom on Williams Grove. So I think Shell's aware, and he might be racing a little defensively and trying to get his car set up. But now he's going up top shelf right now where the good liquor is. And looked like Bergeron was doing it as well. He's trying to throw it in there, huh?
Yeah, when he was running the bottom, I saw him. His throttle control is crazy. He could have hit Michael Sheridan, but he was able to hold off a little bit and stay keep his line. So it takes a lot of throttle control to be able to do that.
It's like
Unfortunately,
finesse, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it is just. But look at that, Sheridan caught him a lot there going through the corner. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Looks
But
like the top might be faster for Shell, pulling away from Bergeron and Sheridan.
I'm telling you right now, this is a war, and Shell's trying to get every advantage he can and stretch it out as far as he can to make sure that he has got the advantage come end of race. So Tyler Shell will not be hoping that there's any more caution flags. Joy Harvey said not going to jinx Hayden Harvey because he's running in the 4th position. Let's check in on him now. He just bumps the wall. Broadcaster's curse right there. Jason Nygaard's going to try and chase him down. But Hayden
Beerline's up to
Harvey.
6 now.
Yeah, Hayden Harvey and Aiden Beerline both on the move. Alex Hanna putting in a strong show. He's still there in 7th. Billy Brickley on the struggle bus tonight, sitting back in 11th. Are you going to run the 410s tonight? Or the 360s tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely running the 360s. I've been working on that all week, so I'm hoping for something good tonight. But
Ooh-wee. 3rd of the race down. 10 of 30 laps down and over with. And now we are bunching them back up. Tyler Shell, Bergeron, Sheridan, all going to be bunched back up. This is going to be interesting.
these guys are racing pretty clean compared to past weeks. Seems like it's going a lot better. Able to get 10 laps green in, so always good to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is, and I think it's going to stay this way. You know, the nice thing about Williams Grove is it is big. You know, so you do have. I'm just surprised, though. I think the track's still underneath them. Once it starts to slick off a little bit, you know, some of the drivers drive right at their skill level or a little above, and that can get you in trouble sometimes. You know, as that
Yep.
track wears out, and you're not expecting, say, a slick spot to show up where, you know, where you were running that fast line. It can get like an ice rink out there. Patricia Payne says, good luck tonight, Calder West on the 360s. And
Thank you,
they're
Patricia
flying around the track. Good racing. Yes, they are. They are putting it down right now. But this track can sneak out and bite you. It is a very technical track with it being, you know, no banking. So 10 laps
This
in the books. Looks like we're going to re-rack them, restack them in double file for our last chance at a double file restart.
gonna be 1 to green here. Pace truck should pull off 3 and 4. Bergeron's doing some dancing out there.
Man, it will be interesting to see how this shapes up towards the end. Looks like Billy Brickley all the way tagging the field right now. So not sure what that's all about. He must have been involved in the last caution, maybe?
I don't know, but we are back to green here. Tyler Shell's gonna jump out, but Bergeron not far behind him. Aiden Harvey back up to 3rd. And they're all 3 of those guys are gonna run the high line. Bergeron and Shell are right with each other. Bergeron's gonna cut down, slide job. Shell's gonna cut underneath of him. And they are close. This is some close racing up here in the top 2. Back here to Michael Sheridan and Jason Nygaard about clipped his rear end.
So Nygaard going to lose a position. Now he gets in. Oh, man, they just wadded up on the back straightaway. Saw that. Jason Nygaard and Tyler Street got together. And, yeah, that was pretty nasty. Tyler Street going to pull it into the pits. I think he's going to try and get that rocket ship fixed. Also, another Self King Fast Sim Sports driver in the pits as well, Alex Showtime Hanna. So those two are coming in right now. Looks like Preston also in the pits as well. So he
and
might
Nygaard.
Oh,
Nygaard's
wow.
in the pits. That really took out a lot of drivers in that one.
It did. It really did.
Looks like Street and Alex Hanna are going to be able to return. out onto the track here.
Leon Carver stayed out. I'm not sure. I thought he was in it as well, but I might have been mistaken.
I'm not exactly sure either.
So we will get him ready to rock and roll once again.
Tyler Schell still leading the race. Alex Bergeron in second. In third place, Hayden Harvey. Michael Sheridan's dropped back to fourth now, but Aiden Bierline's up to fifth place, so he's definitely not letting down either.
No, he. It seems like his setup's starting to come to him, doesn't it? I mean, he's been moving up through the field here a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see. Once he gets a little bit more clear track and he's out of the dog shit blender with the lid off, as I would like to call the back of the pack, because that's what it seems like. Sometimes you get stuck with all the other mess, and everybody's in a hurry that's in the back of the pack. They all want to try and get those few spots to gain and move forward, and it can get real messy real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And Billy the Buckshot Brickley is sitting right smack dab in the middle of it. He's running in that 10th position, and he's got fast guys in front of him. He's got fast guys behind him, and that can really get you in trouble as we get ready for the start.
Again. Alex Bergeron has got Tyler Schell starts down. Look at that. He's right on his tail tank. He's going to cut through the middle of the track.
Woo!
For a slide job, and now Alex Bergeron's the new race leader. Tyler Schell in second, and Hayden Harvey in third.
Bergeron, show him what he's doing, what he does best. He is high side hustling right now as he's running kind of a modified slider line, coming in through the middle to the high side and really rocketing off the corners. Taking it all the way up to the wall, coming out of 4 and out of 2 if you watch him. It's pretty impressive. So right now, it is all Bergeron all the time, and Tyler Schell trying to reel him back in. If anybody can do it, he can. I think he's
Go back and take a look at Aiden Bierline. He's running that same high line that looked like Bergeron was running. He's still in 5th place.
Absolutely, and he's right there battling with Michael Sheridan, trying to reel him in. He's just about 0.3 of a second back from him. So he's trying to make something happen there and running an alternate line. He's kind of like a chameleon, Aiden Bierline is. He'll see what others are doing and what's working for them, and then he tries to put his car there, and it definitely helps him. He that's how he moves up a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of thought goes into it when you're racing. You got to pick the right line to run. You got to read the track. So.
And sometimes it's just monkey see, monkey do.
Yep.
Honestly, I mean, sometimes it's just you got to try what others are trying to see if maybe they're onto something that you're not. And I mean, dude, look at Bergeron right now. He's pulled out about 6 car lengths over Tyler Schell. Now, I think since Tyler Schell started racing with us 2 seasons ago, he has maybe lost two races with us. I'm not quite sure that he's participated in. So he has one hell of a reputation here at United Dirt Sim Series, and right now he is trying to chase down one of the best in iRacing once again. He's been able to beat him quite a few times, and Bergeron is just precise, man. He's not making any mistakes, and Schell needs a mistake from Bergeron right now.
Oh yeah, we got 10 laps to go. It's all Alex Bergeron. Look at him run the low line. He is right next to that wall.
That's what I said, man. He is such he's like a surgeon down there. Like when he goes around there, it's just crazy smooth. It doesn't even look like he's driving fast when he's down there either if you watch him. But his car is just getting so much grip, and he's pedaling it, and it's just, look at that. It doesn't look fast at all. It looks super slow, as a matter of fact, but it's not.
We were just talking about the chameleon thing, and Tyler Schell's running the exact same line as Alex Bergeron right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes that's what you have to do To be the best, you have to beat the best. Tyler Shell's been doing it for a while, and Bergeron is coming in right now, and his setup really seems to be hooking up. Not sure if Shell's going to have anything for him. Shell needs a caution flag, like right now. But you know what? Hayden Harvey passing Michael Sheridan, so he is in third with the podium finish so far with 6 laps to go. He is now coming on strong, running that high and handsome line. Aiden Beerline now trying to work on Michael Sheridan as well to pull into fourth. So 6 laps to go, and there's still plenty of racing here on the track. So Beerline going to drop behind Sheridan, but he is still working on him. And Harvey is trying to pull away from those guys as much as he can. He has about 4 car lengths over Michael Sheridan at the moment. Loses
like
it all
Harvey.
in one corner. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This track is so technical. With 4 laps to go, we're coming up on lap traffic as Leon Carver's going to go a lap down to Alex Bergeron. So now they're going to start getting into lap traffic, and this might give Tyler Schell a chance, or it might really cook his goose. We will have to see.
Let's go back to Aiden Beerline and Spike Harvey. They are battling for third place right now. Beerline managed to get around Michael Sheridan, and he's now wheeling in Harvey, so should be a good finish out of those guys. Look at them. They're three.
They are close there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Aiden Beerline is now in third. So, they're gonna touch.
2 laps to go. Right. We're battling back.
In third.
Yikes! We're gonna go 3 wide going through here, through 3 and 4. I have a feeling.
And Alex Bergeron are now close. This is gonna be a great finish with 2 laps.
Oh my gosh! What do we watch? You call the action if you see something. Oh, Shell gets into the wall. Not enough to hurt his car, but he definitely slowed down. And that is going to give Alex Bergeron the win. Shell is going to try and get around him on the outside. Cannot do it. Aiden Beerline holding down third. He's going to get on the podium. Hayden Harvey going to finish fourth. Michael Sheridan fifth. Sixth, Mason Hannigan. Seventh, Alex Showtime Hanna. No, Trace Olson.
Ooh,
at the line right there. I called it too early. Olson gets Hanna, then Stern. So Hanna was a LGR Oreo cookie there, and he was the cream filling. Ugh.
What a great race.
That really came on strong at the end there. So we're going to give these guys just a quick second here to get lined up here on the front straightaway for the pictures, and we'll get some driver interviews going.
I'll go ahead and interview Aiden. Compared to the other two.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if they are available.
Looks like no.
Looks
Not
like
yet.
a no.
There's Shell. There's Beerline.
Go ahead and pull them up. You do it. You can do it all.
Yay. From 10th to 3rd, the 13A of Aiden Beerline. What a great race. You had a great run. How do you feel out there?
Actually kind of crappy. I'm surprised I got third because I changed my setup all around, and for some reason my buttons did not save, so when I went to tighten the car up, it wouldn't tighten it. So the whole entire race, I was on a very loose setup.
Oh. Man, I wish I could be as crappy as you, Aiden. You were doing so crappy that you finished third place. Great job, buddy. Go ahead, Coulter. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the same thing, pretty much. But it seemed like it was working for you out there. That high line worked a little better for you than the low line. Yeah, so is there anyone you'd like to thank?
First off, Jesus Christ for everything he does for me. My mom and my dad for letting me do iRacing. KPR for putting on an amazing team. And Coltrane Customs for giving me a rocket fast paint.
Was that your mom yelling in the background?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all the way downstairs. And they could still hear them.
That's fantastic, man. Well, congratulations, Aiden. And, your viewers on Pushing the Cushion were rooting for you the whole time. So, absolutely, buddy.
Thank you.
Aiden Beerline. Coming home in second place tonight. What happened? Elbows up, Sim Sports driver, the number 85 of Tyler the Bombshell.
What's up?
What happened with that one, man? That was a crazy race. It was super close.
Yeah, for sure. I think I might have had something for the end. I closed in three. Shoot, I think I went from like point 0.9 to point 0.3 with one to go, and I end up hitting the wall going into one, and I knew that was it. But still, overall, a good race. Just let it go in one restart. And that was it. It's kind of hard to beat their best track when they're in the lead and they were running a line, but I was able to keep up with them, and then just tried the last ditch effort. It almost paid off though, for sure.
Man, I tell you what, you were close regardless. And I mean, watching you guys race against each other week in, week out here for us is just absolutely amazing because you guys put on a hell of a show. I mean, always. And I talked about it earlier on in the broadcast that really doing the research on Alex and this is he says this is his favorite and best track that he does well at. And
Yeah, he swept all the Pro Series here 2019. He won all three
yeah.
races
So
in
I
three
mean,
different cars. So yeah, for sure, it's his best.
yeah, so I mean, you're pretty much racing him on his home track. I mean, of course, it's not his home track, but the way he races it, he knows this track in and out. And if it would have been 5 more laps, or if you wouldn't have caught that wall to just take your momentum away, because it didn't really damage the car, did it? It just
No,
scrubbed the
it's
speed
just
off.
probably I scrubbed some time for sure. So just that little bit is what it is. Second place is always something good. It's just wanted to beat him here. This is his track. So, but I like to know this is my track too. But it's just tough trying to beat him here.
Well, you had something for him. I mean, it wasn't like you failed. I mean,
No,
you still did awesome, brother, for
no,
sure.
I just stepped on it. It's just yeah, but it was a fun race. That was probably the toughest race I've ran it on here in a little while. I was really focused. I usually sometimes get a little dazed, but there I was really focused, and it showed. I was able to keep up with them.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
I'd just like to thank Alex for the good race in there. That was a blast. And then you guys for putting the league on, giving us somewhere to run, and then you for broadcasting, and then I was up SimSport and our sponsors: Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beach, S Logistics, Paints by Tune Again, Regard Real Estate, BS Air, Overall Photographs, Kench Apparel, Roofco, and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
Hell yeah. I tell you what, man, it's like I said, it's awesome to watch you guys race and just crazy to see how good you guys are. Because Coulter's here with me in the booth, and I think you can agree, Coulter, we're not on that level, huh?
Not even close.
So, what do you think? Do you think you have something for Bergeron as we go to Fairbury next week?
Who knows? How about that? I don't really know. That track's a little. I
It's going to
like
be
to say
dicey,
he's.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I was kind of surprised coming into this. I've got so many wins compared because he's really tough, and it's just a win's like freaking creating a candy shop. I feel like so to get a couple of them, it's good, but there's just gonna be all about track position. Get up there in qualifying, and then have a good heat race. That's been his Achilles heel this season. He's just gotten wrecked in heat races and just had to come from the back end. I've been able to stay up, like mostly not in being a wrecks. I think I got into one last week at Lernerville, but other than that, I've been starting up front. That's mostly the key is just track time. I mean, not track time, track position.
Yeah, for sure, man. I look forward to it and seeing the next battle in this ongoing war for this whole season, and we're the winners, man.
Yeah, for
You know what
sure.
I mean?
I hope
We
we
get to
put a
watch
show up
some
for it.
great racing and from some of the best names here in iRacing in the dirt world. And you were talking about Kid in the Candy Store. I think that's me every week, knowing that you guys come out and support us, and it's pretty awesome to watch you guys do it. So I'm glad that we can bring all the action to the people at home so they can see that it is a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun racing for sure.
Absolutely, man. Well, good luck next week. Hopefully, we are doing another interview with you.
Yep, good race.
Take care. Tyler Shell coming home second tonight. With the win, Mr. Alex Bergeron. How are you tonight, bud?
Pretty good.
So, I talked about it earlier on the broadcast, and this is one of your one of the tracks, like Tyler was saying that you swept the Pro Series last year every time they came to Williams Grove. What makes it the track that seems to be your favorite and that you really excel at?
I really don't know. I mean, I've been a fan of this track since my super young age on the Will of Outlaw game, and really since then I've really liked the track and love how the bottom is and how you can gain so much time on the bottom. It's just it's amazing how to see this track works.
Yeah, I actually commented about that earlier in the broadcast. Was when you're working down the bottom and you're so smooth with your throttle control and stuff, you look like you're going slow. Like it's almost slow motion, but it's so fast around the corners, it's ridiculous. It's like you look like you're going just like 35 mile an hour, but you're hauling the mail down there, man.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 3 and 4 tonight was faster down the bottom until the last 5 laps, I would say, because Tyler, I think he was running way faster lap time than I was doing there in the end, and I had to conserve some fuel there too, and that's why I started running the bottom in 3 and 4. But 1 and 2 slider line and 1 2 is the fastest way around. You could really, put your car on the cushion coming out of the corner and really fly by down the back straightaway and. Once I was past Tyler, I just decided to run my own line, and we made it work.
Man, it definitely worked for you tonight. You had a rocket ship for sure. Are you will you be able to join us for Fairbury next week?
Definitely, I definitely want to run for a championship. I really don't know where I'm at in the points, but me and Tyler are definitely close. But after last week misshape, I don't know where I'm at, but definitely gonna try to do my best.
Absolutely, man. Well, like I was telling him, it is so awesome to have you and him and everybody else week in, week out battling on the track, and we're able to bring the action with Pushing the Cushion Productions and United Dirt Sim Series. We're super glad to have you. Who would you like to thank who helped get you out here tonight and put you in the winner's circle tonight?
Well, as always, Dave, Team ABRE Sports with Jason and Rebecca, our small team, but we're doing a lot of work and it pays off. Like tonight, it was awesome to win the race, and I know Jason had a little bit of issue there in the race, but we're gonna gather it back up and try to be back next week. All of our partners, CSI Shocks, Logic App, BK Designs, and Mar from Equipments, and everybody else that supports us on the team, and all the fans out there tuning in on the broadcast. You guys for doing an awesome job broadcasting every week. It's a pleasure to be in here, and I got to thank also my dad for watching as always. So thank you guys.
Hell yeah, man. With the win, one of the best top names here in iRacing in the dirt world, Alex Bergeron. That was a great race, man. You know what? I want to grab one more. You're going to do this interview. Fourth place. He's down here. We're going to surprise him because he would want us to. How's that?
All right.
Hang
Sounds
on.
good.
I gotta do one of these little tricky maneuver things. Here we go. Right here. Ready, go.
Aiden Spike Harvey with the 4th place finish. How are you?
Pretty good. A little disappointed, but it's all right.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing pretty good, and then it looked like you messed up a little bit in a corner and it costed you a little bit, but overall, how'd the car feel?
Really, I thought I nailed the setup there at the beginning, and just towards the end, it was falling off, and no matter what I did, it just wouldn't hook up. So I was trying everything I could to get up to at least 3rd and keep a top 5, and kept top 5. So got something to take home, I guess.
Top 5, you finished in 4th place. And you know what? Aiden's mom was like yelling in the background. Woo! We could hear her on the broadcast. And then, where's Joy? Why is she not yelling for her son Spike?
I don't know, man.
Well, I tell you what, man. Even coming in fourth place is great, especially with the talent pool that you're racing against. And I just thought we would recognize you for working your butt off there. And it was a close race, and it looked like a hell of a battle.
Thanks, man. It definitely was, especially in the heat race. I was not expecting to finish up there, but there was a little trouble in the start, I guess, and I was able to catch up there to Shell, and I thought I had something for him, but just wasn't able to pull it off, I guess. Looks like not too many people wanted to come play at the Pennsylvania Paperclip, I guess.
I tell you what, it's a hard track, man. It's a technical track for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Especially if you try running the high side here, you got to hit your marks. If you mess up, it's gonna put you in the
It'll
wall and
bite
it's gonna
you
hurt you.
every time. It's built for racing horses, not sprint cars. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Who would you like to thank?
Of course, it's everyone at Vanderpool Racing for giving me the shot in the car and always helping getting our name out there and just helping me every week. All our sponsors, Jack's Wax, Vanderpool Construction, Rates Motorsports Photography, NOS Energy Drinks, Clark Motorsports, 11 Pointer Outdoors, Mike M Designs, Chop House Race Products, and Bailing Race Products. Wouldn't be possible without all those guys.
There you
And
go.
to you guys for putting this on.
Well, hopefully you are on the podium. Are you running 360s?
Yep.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, we will be taking a short break here, ending this broadcast. We will be coming back at you here with the 360s, the Goyette Trucking 360s, here at the Grove as well. Stay tuned. We will be coming back alive here shortly. Just need a few
Volusia.
minutes to... Oh, yeah, it is Volusia. I apologize.
Volusia,
It's not at the Grove. It's at Volusia. What do you think that? What do you think, Hayden?
Not really too excited for it, but I want to see what I can do.
That makes me more excited.
That makes me more excited.
Somebody's going to step on their pee-pee.
I don't know about that, but I'm definitely going to try hard to get up there.
I didn't say you. I said somebody. Somebody's going to do it. All right,
hey,
guys.
It's usually me.
Right? That's going to do it for me, Dave Ward, here from United Dirt Sim Series, pushing the cushion. We will catch you here soon. Coulter West, sign off. This is
Coulter West.
beep. Speak after the tone. Coulter West. This is where you sign off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beep.
Coltrane Anal Pain signing off. I will see you guys next Sunday. Sunday
at the Raceway. Have a good night, guys. See you shortly for the 360s. Make sure you